Hi YouTubers, welcome back to another video. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the bell. Make sure you get all of the notifications for when I go live, okay? So here I'm going live on Our Children Matter, okay? This is a nonprofit organization channel for anyone that would like to support me. All of the descriptions to my website, to all of my social media pages, you can follow each of those social media pages down below in the description box. And so today's topic that we're going to start talking about is, what do you do when you reach a breaking point? What do you do when you reach a breaking point? Okay. How many times have you or someone you know thought to yourself, I can't take this any longer? We all face a breaking point from time to time. Successful people do too. No one is immune to continuous stress and anxiety. However, learning how to overcome a breaking point is crucial to your success. Breaking points test us, and with courage and resilience, we can turn them into defining moments for a better future and a better life. Breaking points don't happen overnight. Each man or woman has a breaking point. No matter how strong his or her spirit is, somewhere deep inside of them, there is always a flaw. Only a fickle of cruelty of fate can find it. Everyone has a breaking point. Denying it can be dangerous. The earlier you recognize the signs, the earlier you can do something about it. You know, that is so true. Denying that you really have a breaking point and you've reached a point where you was like, yo, I don't give a F. I don't give a hootenanny what's going on. I don't care about this situation. This situation is stressing me the F out. Like, literally, it's stressing me to where it just really, really gets on your nerves. Okay, it really stresses you out. It makes you yell, it makes you scream, it makes you cry. Whatever you got to do to get that breaking point out, you do it. Don't hold it back, because it could be dangerous and it could lead to other causes and causes of other things that can cause, okay? It can cause major, major dangerous outcomes if you do not let that breaking point play out, okay? It says, most people crack up when their stress levels become unbearable. A breaking point is not an isolated incident, but the culmination of an internal process. Tension and stress often build over time until we have enough. Even though fatigue builds up, we continue pushing and want to stay the course. We fail to pay attention to the mind that's telling us to stop until it's too late. Everyone experiences breaking points in distant ways. Some people resist under pressure and they're immediately turned off. Others ignore the symptoms, letting stress build up until all of a sudden they explode. Many individuals overreact to situations that might feel normal to anyone else. Chronic stress is like hearing a dripping faucet. Okay, first you notice it, then you're irritated, and then finally you can't stand it anymore. By the time you get to stage 3, it's time to fix the drip. That is so true. When you are dealing with a situation or circumstance that is above your anxiety and above your depression in your life and what you're going through and what you deal with, there's a certain point and area in time of your life where you say, you know what? I really reached this moment. I don't care what anybody else thinks or what anybody else feel or how they feel about it or what their opinion doesn't matter because of your health. It is your health. Once you get to that moment, into that tipping point, into that breaking point, you got to deal with it. You definitely have to deal with that point in that moment of your life. So let's look at it. It says, stress affects us one drop at a time until we're able to tolerate it any longer. Your brain is triggered to respond. It releases stress hormones that throw you off balance. That is so true. Okay? That that dripping faucet turns into a make or break situation. So there are 3 stages that will make or break the situation that you're in. Stage number one, it says you are aware of being under pressure, but it still feels centered. Okay? It still feels close to you. You still feel like you're attacked. Okay? Number 2, it says stress clouds your judgment and you start to lose control. You have to make a conscious effort not to respond with anger, anxiety, or impatience. That is so true. When you have reached that level of, I can't take it anymore, it needs to stop, well, you got other people that's around you that are probably not feeling how you are feeling, and you got to calm yourself down to the level of emotion that they are in, but you already know that you're in a whole different other level. That's very hard to talk to people with a smile on your face, or dealing with somebody else's situation, and you have a lot going on right now in your life that you feel is not okay. You have a lot going on. You have a lot of stress going on, and I can't imagine why you would be comforting somebody else when you need comfort. So it's a very, very, very serious situation. So let's take a look at it. Step 3, it says you can't cope any longer and you explode. You release your tension momentarily but feel embarrassed and regretful. Yeah. Like let's say if you were in an event or something that you had to do with family, and you were going through a crisis, and that situation just took a turn for the worst, and you just literally go off on everybody. I mean, not missing a single person. Everybody is watching you go off. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your cousin, your brother, your grandma, your grandpa, your uncle, your aunt, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, whoever. They watch you have this breaking point during an event that they're having, or something, a little get together that they're having that they wanted you to come to, and you knew that you had this going on all along, and you decided to, you know what, well, it's for family, I'm supporting this person, this person means more to me than anything, I need to be there for that person, and that situation or event that they're having, I need to put myself in a conscious space to where I'll be able to help somebody out. But if you're not okay and you feel as though that you are really just not happy and you're just going off, like you're angry, you're sad, you're upset, you're boiling inside, at that moment you need to take care of that breaking point. So let's look at it. It says how to deal with breaking points. A breaking point is a moment of greatest strain. And interestingly enough, the breaking points are the moments in which we need to stay calmer. Research shows that trying to control every event increases our stress. Yes, it sure does. And stress is not good on your body. Stress can weigh down on your body. You could pass out. You could faint. You could do all these types of things. All the stress and the anxiety that is on your body, all of that can weigh down on you, especially when you're in a moment of a breaking point. All of that can weigh down on you heavily. So you need to be cautious of the fact that you need to be more calmer in your approach. Okay? And then it also says, the term PTE, potential traumatic event. An event is not traumatic unless we experience it as such. You can turn an adverse moment into a breaking point or not. That is so true. Yes, you definitely can turn that type of situation, that psychotic breakdown, or that moment where you say, you know what, I can't take it anymore, and you're crying ferociously, and you're like, okay, let me calm down. No, but the pain makes you hurt, and it makes you do things that just isn't your level of emotion. It makes you think. It makes you wonder. So that's also something that we could think about. It says, always adapt and never react. Fighting what we don't know or can't control is inherently human. Our brain loves being in charge. That's why we feel anxious when facing breaking points. We want to be in control of every situation. Take the time to acknowledge your emotions. Are you angry, sad, disappointed? Self-awareness is critical. To pause and reflect. Connect with your emotions, but don't react. Learn to acknowledge and observe your thoughts rather than through them. Don't let your emotions cloud your vision. That is so true. That is absolutely, absolutely true. Because if you let your emotions get the best of you and they cloud your judgment or your vision of what you're trying to do or what you're trying to accomplish at that point and in that particular moment of your life, then there's something wrong there. There's something that you need help. You need help with that. Okay? It says, and I don't mean like help like a psychologist. I mean like you need somebody to help you, talk you through, to calming you down, getting you back to what you said you were going to do originally in that particular moment and space in your life. Okay? Okay, it says, turn your mind into an alley. Routine distractions and busyness debilitate our mind. We feel like living on autopilot. Meditation and other mindful practices can turn your mind into the best alley. Practice strengthening your mind. Become familiar with yourself so that you can deal with better and unexpected events. Embracing your own vulnerability will make you stronger. That is so true. Facing your own vulnerability will make you stronger because you're able to fight it. You're able to see it through. You're able to become stronger than this. Okay? Utilize social support. It says, you don't need to fight your breaking point alone. We are as strong as the strength of our relationships. Who do you trust? Who can provide a calm space to help you clear your mind? Have a success partner that makes it easier to deal with life challenges. Okay? That is so true. So, initially, when you're having a breaking point, it makes you think, it makes you sit down and realize that some things aren't meant to be said, some things aren't meant to happen, some things aren't meant to be for people that are in that space or that moment in time where they just say, you know what? I've reached my breaking point. I've reached the tip of my iceberg and I'm going off. I am definitely going off. So it is definitely important that we are acknowledging the fact of that people do have breaking points, and we are acknowledging the fact that people are, they need to be acknowledged with the fact that some things that they're going through can be able to help them along the way. And that may be just talking to another friend or talking to a family member or talking to a school counselor or talking to a friend of yours, a true friend that was there, okay? So I talked about this on my Facebook Live the other day. I talked about true friendship and true meaning of being, and I talked about the true meaning of being true to yourself and true to others, okay? So you guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and comment this video, and please also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Our Children Matter. Also, we have a website where you can go to www.ourchildrenmatter.com if you want to be a part of my nonprofit organization. If you would like to donate to my nonprofit organization, there is a link in the description below to donate. You could possibly donate by PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and also you can donate by GoFundMe. I do have a GoFundMe page for my organization. So you guys, thank you for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please share these videos. I have some more some more deep conversations coming up and discussions that I will be coming up, and they will be posted on my YouTube channel this weekend. I will be going live on Friday and Saturday because there are two topics that I really want to get out there and discuss. Okay, with all of my fans. I just wanted to take the time and say thank you for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. And also, please go to my Facebook page, Our Children Matter Corporation. There are also a lot of other discussions that I have on my Facebook business page, Our Children Matter Corporation business page, that I talk about as well. I talked about self-awareness, suicide, all these different topics that we go through, anxiety, vulnerability. They're all on my Facebook page as well. Those live videos are on my Facebook page as well as my YouTube channel. So please, guys, have a wonderful and safe evening, and you all stay blessed during the pandemic. I love you. Bye.